Okay, guys, this is the reason why you are not making any money in your business. Your messaging is off. You don't put thought in your messaging, and your brand messaging is how people know what you are about. It's what makes your brand sticky. And you have to be willing to share what you're about, share what you're passionate about, share what your values are. I even share my love for Beyonce and my love for travel. It may not necessarily be things that are directly related to the business that you share, but you need to share part of your story. You need to share part of what makes you unique, because sometimes it's really small things that make a big difference in attracting the right people to you and the right speaking engagements to you. Let me give you an example. So, one of the types of organizations that I like to work with is faith driven organizations, because I'm a Christian and that's a big part of my value system. So, no matter who hires me, they're going to get some element of faith. Right. So I was reaching out to some churches, particularly their marriage ministry, and talking to them about bringing me in to do a training on mental health. And I did not mention that I was a Christian. I didn't tell them that. And so they had questions because they're like, well, we know that you are credentialed, we know that you are a psychologist, but we can't put you in front of our congregation if we don't know that you hold the same values that we do. Right. So that's why it's important to make sure that you are sharing key parts of your values. Now, I'm not saying share all your business, right? Like you got some things that are just private and personal, and that's okay and necessary to have, boundaries. But at the same time, you need to find like maybe two or three things that are personal to you, that are what you stand on, that are mission driven, that you share with your audience, particularly when it's something that may get in the way of that organization making a buying decision. Okay. So, guys, I want you to consider this. I want you to think about your messaging. And please know that in our upcoming Paid to Speak intensive going down September 27th, we will be talking all about your messaging, your brand messaging, your brand story. All of these things help guide what you say online, what you say in social media, what you say when you're negotiating, what you say when you pitch. So you want to make sure that your messaging is tight, that your messaging is relevant to your target market. Right? You want to know who is your target market. What is that ideal organization that when you imagine working with them, you get excited. You like, I can't wait to work with this organization. So you want to like get a clear picture in your head of what that organization is, what they are about, so that when you are developing your brand messaging, you are on point with it. That is going to skyrocket your results. Okay. So focus on messaging this week. And if you want more support with that, we are talking all about this at our upcoming Paid to Speak intensive on September 27th. So the link is in the chat. We got some fast action bonuses that you don't want to miss because they will be going away soon. All right, go ahead and check it out, guys, in the comments.